Daily Crunch, meet Apple's new MacBook Pro. The Daily Crunch is TechCrunch's roundup of our biggest and most important stories. If you'd like to get this delivered to your inbox every day at around 9 a.m. Pacific, you can subscribe here. 1. MacBook Pro 16 First Impressions, Return of the Mac. Over the past few years, Apple's MacBook game had begun to suffer from complacency, as problems with the models started to mount. Unreliable keyboards, low RAM ceilings and anemic graphics offerings, the once insurmountable advantage that the MacBook had compared to the rest of the notebook industry started to show signs of dwindling. So the new 16 MacBook Pro is an attempt to rectify most, if not all, of the major complaints of its most loyal and vocal users. 2. Google to offer checking accounts in partnership with banks starting next year. Google is calling the project Cash, and it'll partner with banks and credit unions to offer the checking accounts, with the banks handling all financial and compliance activities related to the accounts. 3. A U.S. federal court finds suspicionless searches of phones at the border is illegal. A federal court has ruled that the government is not allowed to search travelers' phones or other electronic devices at the U.S. border without first having reasonable suspicion of a crime. The case was brought by 11 travelers, 10 of whom are U.S. citizens, with support from the American Civil Liberties Union and the Electronic Frontier Foundation. 4. Convoy raises $400 million to expand its on-demand trucking platform. Convoy co-founders Dan Lewis and Grant Goodale set out in 2015 to modernize freight brokerage, a fragmented and oftentimes analog business that matches loads from shippers with truckers. The company has gone from hundreds of loads per week in 2016 to tens of thousands per week across the U.S. 5. The AI stack that's changing retail personalization. To be forward-looking, brands and retailers are turning to startups in image recognition and machine learning to know, at a very deep level, what each consumer's current context and personal preferences are and how they evolve. Extra Crunch membership required. 6. These sneakers vibrate. Invented by a man named Brock Saylor, and led by former Beats by Dre CEO Susan Paley, Droplabs aims to take audio to a whole new level by syncing music, movies and other audio to shoes that vibrate the soles of your feet. 7. Elon Musk picks Berlin for Tesla's Europe Gigafactory. Musk said Tesla is also going to create an engineering and design center in Berlin because I think Berlin has some of the best art in the world. For more on this story, visit the news article link.